Welcome back to another episode of The Breakdown, where we sit there, analyze, speculate, and revitalize the information going into these sports games. Right now, we're talking about the NBA slate for today. We have the Pacers at the Knicks and the Timberwolves at the Nuggets. 2 games on the slate today. 8 o'clock start time. Pacers at Nuggets. At Knicks. So, both these games are game 5. So, these are what we call both pivotal games, okay? And the funny thing about this, the East matches, home victories, all right? The West matches, away victories. They're the complete opposite side of the spectrum, right? But going to this, this could be interesting. I want to talk about this bad boy though, something. Like I said, both these are very pivotal, okay? The funny thing about it, because the thing is though, it's going to be home away. Whoever's home team is going to be away team next time. So someone has to win away, probably, if they want to win. Unless it goes home away or home, and when it runs out. Which, in the Pacers-Knicks series, I don't see it happening. So let me get into a little bit of reason why I don't see it happening. But now the top of my head, right? Not the top of the head, now the top of the cup. First thing first, let's get into these numbers first. So right now we had the New York Knicks are the favorite at home. At the best odds, at the moment, this is what, 10:45 Eastern Standard Time in the morning? FanDuel has them at 130, the Knicks, money line. And DraftKings have the Pacers down plus 114. We have a spread of 1.5. Negative for New York Knicks at ESPN Bet, negative 115. And positive 1.5 for Indy at plus 100 at BetMGM. And we currently have an over-under 216.5, which... you guys let me down. I'm ready to say it like that. Last game let me down. I expect that over the hit, but if the Knicks did not cover or pull any weight, and this is where to discuss that right now, okay? So, as I've been saying the entire time, this is what I expected this series. The Pacers are going to run, going to dictate the pace, and the Knicks have to keep up. And if they don't keep up, there's going to be a big falling out, score-wise, because Pacers are the fastest, most offensively score-driven team in the league, and they run things. Not efficiently, but better than the other fast-paced teams, right? The Pacers right now, if it's not apparent from last game, the Pacers have been wearing out. The Knicks have been unable to keep up pace at this high level the entire time. Not the high level, but this high space. So, for the first time, really, Jalen Brunson, who's been battling some leg issue, I think, too, as well, and Dante DiVincenzo, they both actually settled. Actually, that 7 to 8 man rotation I was talking about before, that's out the window now. Because last game, they had the whole team come in at some point in time. Because also, the blowout happened. Pacers took over and kept running, and they didn't stop running. They started off with 43-17 first quarter. Oh boy, that's a bad yikes moment right there. But the whole point is, like I said, Pacers were dictating the pace, and Knicks were eventually going to crack, and they started to crack. Now, I will say this though, going into this game here, going back home, because this is such a pivotal game. This is whoever wins this has the lead, and they're looking to end the series. So, right now, the Knicks, they're playing back at home, Madison Square Garden, the big, shiny Central Town. I guess we'll go with that. And everyone's like, yeah, where's we at? Jalen Brunson shows out at Madison Square Garden. So I expect him to at least cover, or at least play close to normal again. Like right now, I think they got him at like and over 31.5. Let me take a quick look. Let's see this current moment, because I might need to hop on this little faster tune too before it gets too overinflated. Where my man Brunson, show me your face so I can see your numbers. I want to get your number. I just want to get the number to work with. There you go, bro. My man JB over here. All right, his point line is 33.5. That has already went up since the video I watched earlier in the recording from last night. So yeah, it went up yesterday 31.5, went up to 32.5, we're back down to 31.5, we're back up 32.5. I mean, there's more. So I opened at 31.5 though. It did a whole bunch of movement to where it's at now. So at 33.5, I mean, I still expect that actually should be a reasonable number for him to get to. I don't foresee Jalen Brunson not getting that number unless it's something like, yeah, he's holding him back. Something that he's still didn't recover, like, enough cardially or physically or whatever, so that he can actually compensate and carry the load. Because right now, it's all about him carrying the load. Dante DiVincenzo, like I said, he had his moments, but I don't foresee him. I mean, he's still going to be doing his thing, but hopefully, both enough recovery time to both do the work to keep the team afloat. Because when they don't, you see what happened last game. We don't. Was that the first game? The first game Pacers won? No, Pacers they lost the first two games, sorry. But there was a high uptake and patient score, and then they came back and they brought it back. That's what it was, sorry. I had a moment of disclarity there. But like I said, I do feel that if Dante is fine and Jalen's fine enough, and either way, it doesn't matter. Jalen's fine or not. 33.5 over, I believe he's going to be achieving, regardless. Dante DiVincenzo, though, we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. He's not known to put up big numbers. He didn't put up big numbers because his output has been put up. Never mind the fact that they're tired. Like I said, Tom Thibodeau, he's known for running his cars into the ground. So I run these horses into the ground. And these horses right now are these players. And these players are getting crazy minutes. For this playoff time. Which is to be expected to some degree. All right, but let's see how Dante comes back. Like I said, I expect for the fourth time, Jalen to do his thing. I expect him to hit that over. Nothing less than that I don't expect. And the rest of it, we'll see what happens. I'm still calling in the Pacers. So, look at the numbers, and plus 114, that's better. I mean, the spread's not really wide enough to actually merit me do a plus 1.5. Because the odds are slightly better. No, not sorry, slightly worse. At plus 114 being an underdog, Pacers we were looking at. In the over 216.5, at this time, compared to the last game where the Knicks were unable to have the juice flowing with them and carry the energy and carry the weights for the basketball points, this is going to be different. This should be a closer game until the end, until the last quarter. I feel it's going to be like an 8-point difference. Whoever wins. So 216.5, I'm favoring the over there. Indy, money line, over 216.5. That's what I'm leaning on. And now, I'm not going to say too much more than that because there's not too much more to say. The adjustments have been made. Halliburton has been Halliburton it up. Back in that again. Pascal Siakam has took it back seat again for the series. And so I expect it to be the case still again. So, we'll see. I'm curious about the over-under for Halliburton's 3-pointers. I might touch that too. We'll see what happens though. At least add to a parlay. Now for the main event. Timberwolves and Nuggets. Timberwolves are away. Nuggets are back at home. And what the Mile High Stadium, they call it? I'm not sure. I don't know. No, I don't. I'm going to say something stupid. Okay. Let's retract this. Let's retract that one back in the head, okay? So, rest of here, like I said, pivotal game. As I said last time, I am still a believer on one side, the Timberwolves are going to win this series. But I'm also, like I said last video, though, if you watched that, I know you did. I know you did watch that video last time, didn't you? That the Nuggets, whoever wins that last game is going to win the series. And those are what I'm actually odds at right now. Me hearing things, me talking things. The biggest thing right now is, like I said, the Nuggets have been able to just flex and feel and get back to playing how they normally play against any other character, any other team. The Minnesota Timberwolves got disrupted in Game 3. And that carried over to Game 4 to not everyone. I can't say everyone because that's irrelevant. To Cat. Because Ant was able to shake off that difference. That's why we had a much closer game last time. But a better closer game than what it was to game for that. Because Ant was able to do his thing, and if Cat picks up his thing and he's able to do his thing, offensively, they'll be a lot better plays. Defensively, what they need to do. They need to get the boy McDaniel all over Jamal Murray again. You need to make sure they stop Aaron Gordon and PJ, Michael Porter Jr. from having open looks all the time. What you gotta do is start picking off the assists in between, and force what they had to do is start forcing Jokic to do more work and guard the other guys. I mean, I don't say recommend give Jokic the open lane all night, but the fact of the matter is, though, you tire him out, eventually he's not going to be doing as much. He's looking to pass a lot more, and you need to pick off the other teammates. If the head of the horse is so juicy and vivacious that you can't do much about it, pick off its limbs until the limbs fall. Until the head falls, and then the limbs fall with it. That's the whole point. At least that's my logic here. The defense needs to step back up. Defense come back up and play, they'll be fine. The Nuggets made proper adjustments, and they're just adjusting things as they go along. I said Mike Malone is a hell of a coach. The only person that I would definitely say is in the same category of adjustments and making things change for the team as good as, if not better than, Eric Spoelstra. That's it. At least of my limited NBA capacity mindset, you know what I'm saying? But Nuggets are good. Nuggets right now are still having no reason to change anything up. They made the adjustments, and they're fixing things and adjusting things as they go along. The small nuances, and Minnesota caught on to them last time, but they didn't do enough defensively to prevent things from escalating too far ahead. So, I hate to do it. I hate to do it for my money that I already bet. But I foresee the Nuggets getting this victory. I foresee the Nuggets getting this victory. Is it a negative 4.5? Oh, did I mention that? Let me just make sure we're right now. Denver right now. The DraftKings, the negative 175. You catch the Timberwolves at plus 164 at FanDuel. The spread right now is 4.5. Negative for Denver at plus 100 at ESPN Bet, or plus 4.5 for Minnesota at negative 110 Caesars. And the over-under is 205.5. That being said, I don't feel that the Denver Nuggets actually are a negative 4.5 trustworthy team right now, with Minnesota doing what I think they might be doing soon. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. And then here for the, oh my goodness, these overs. They've been slapping these overs every time that it's like literally everything that I do. I did like hear what I say, watch a video, and go the opposite. So I said I expect it to be more defensive heavily for the Timberwolves, but are they going to stop the Nuggets from doing things anymore? Who knows? We'll find out next time with Dragon Ball Z. But in the meantime, though, 205.5 over. We're hopping in that court. We're going to live there for a little bit to do a fucking swimming juice right there the entire time. We ain't going nowhere of that. Keep that up ahead. So, let me make this going quick and short. The parlay for tonight. It's going to hurt my heart, but I got to do it. This is easy, though. Pacers, 114 at money line. At plus 114 or better, it'd be great. And then over 216.5, that's going to happen too. That's going to happen too. But like I said, this time New York is going to pull its weight during Madison Square Garden. They're going to do what they got to do. And so is actually the bench going to do a little something too, you know what I'm saying? So everyone will be making them things happen, you know what I'm saying? That's the plan. Over. And then we have at negative 175, the better team are the Nuggets. So we're leaning on that. That's the parlay for tonight. The negative 175 with the Nuggets and the 205.5 over. We're touching that too. We're going both. Like I said, I feel defense going to come back from the Timberwolves, but the adjustment being made from the Nuggets, I think they're going to compensate for that. So I still think it's going to be like another 103, 107 match. So shit like that. So, one more for the people in the back. Indy money line, over 216.5. Denver money line, over 205.5. That's the parlay for the night. Let's go out there and make some money. Happy gambling grinders. Make a wish. Out.